Hi everyone, this is Natalie and today I'm gonna show you how to make this cute little pincushion. Let's start. I usually use pieces of fabric left from my projects and this time I decided to use a piece of felt. I cut it for two pieces and the bigger one I'm gonna use for stitching. This small hoop is going to be ideal for this project. Just make sure that your fabric is tight enough. I'm gonna draw simple floral design using white gel pen. This is just regular white gel pen and I like to use it for black fabrics and especially for fabric like this. And yeah, don't forget to mark the borders, and I will make one more border for the place where I will cut the fabric, and then I just fill all the rest areas with flowers. You will need some embroidery threads, scissors and needles. I use DMC needle size 8 and I'm gonna start with this color. I use one single thread and fold it in half so that the ends are together and you have a loop at the other end. Thread the two ends through your needle. I usually lick my threads, but if you don't like it, you can use a needle threader. Especially if you need to thread 3 strands or more, it's really helpful. Now take your fabric and come up from the back and make your first stitch. But don't put the threads through yet, you should see your loop end. Use this loop to fix your thread so you can start stitching. The satin stitch technically is one of the easiest stitches. To work the basic satin stitch, bring the needle up through the fabric at your starting point. Insert the needle again across from your original entry point, on the opposite side of the shape you are filling. Bring the needle up on the side of the shape where you are started and go back down on the opposite side. Repeat the process to make additional stitches, always coming up and going back down on the opposite side from where your needle came up to went down. Your next stitch will always start across from the end of the last one. This also means that the back of your fabric will look the same as the front. The more you work this stitch, the better you can make the shapes you want. Take care that you don't pull the stitches too tight, because the fabric is going to be puckering. When your thread is about to end, you need to make the teeny stitch on the back side and make the loop. Use the places where you already stitched it, so this stitch is not going to be visible on the front side. Go through the loop and make one long stitch under the existing ones. Then you can cut the thread. Your thread is secured. Okay, so let's stitch some few flowers with this color and switch to another one. And I will also use those two cute colors for making more flowers like this. Now let's add some teeny details using French knots. To make a French knot, bring your needle up to the fabric where you want to place the knot. Wrap the thread around the needle 2 or 3 times. To finish the knot, insert the needle back into the fabric close to the hole you came out, almost in the same hole. Then slowly pull the needle and working thread through the wrapped loops to complete a French knot. for embroidery part, and this is how the back side looks like. And it's time to sew it up. I will cut the fabric that we prepared and make a nice square. And I will need one more square with the same size, so I will just mark the edges with my white gel pen. And now I will choose one color for borders. And which one to choose? This one will look great. I decided to make rounded corners this time. To stitch this all together, I also use 2 strands of floss and I start from the loop. This is just a simple stitch similar to the satin stitch. You can also use buttonhole stitch for borders. Just make sure that your working thread is always on the left side and you keep the same distance from the edge. Make your stitches really close to each other to create a really nice solid border. To finish the thread, I just hide the ends under my previous stitches. No knots needed. Continue sewing and leave only one side to fill the pincushion. I usually collect my thread ends in this jar, and today I will use them to fill my pincushion. That's it, my pincushion is completed. I hope you liked my video tutorial and will make some pincushions for yourself. This video became possible because of support on Patreon. So first of all, I want to thank you, my patrons, to make an important contribution to helping me stay freelancing and making more embroidery art for everyone to enjoy. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and visit my page on Patreon. You can find all the links in description below. There is also a link for free PDF pattern with different kind of designs for pincushions. Please give me a thumbs up for this video if you like it and share with your friends. If you have some questions or ideas for my next videos, please leave the comment below. See you next time. Bye!